The third season of Alice in Borderland just came out, and in the show's final episode at the show's climax, we met the Watchman, arguably the most significant character we've ever seen. There wasn't a lot of time on screen to learn about his past, how he got there, his powers, or who he really was. So, with that, I wanted to explore the character, dig a little deeper, and share everything there is to know about the apparent ruler of the Borderlands. Let's get into it. The Watchman is explained in Alice in Borderland. Just to let you know, there will be spoilers in this video. How did he get to that place? It is completely unknown how the Watchman ended up inside the Borderlands and basically running the games. When compared to the characters from Seasons 1 and 2, such as the Queen of Hearts, who were thought to be the leaders of the cards in the games, I would say that the Watchman is on a completely different level of authority. But the Watchman had a bigger and more important role to play in the Borderlands. Due to the tournament's format, which prevented players from switching between games, he was responsible for multiple games and played a larger role. He was the Watchman as well as the ruler of the Borderlands. His games were for those who ended up there a second time, individuals who were truly playing with death. There was a sense of authority like no other, and with him also tricking people, something not as present in the standard card games, it showed the unique power he had. The Watchman seemed to me like someone who was close to making a deal with the devil. He spoke of the appeal of death and the idea that, unlike life, when you step into the vortex of death, there is no pain, no suffering, and no struggle. Everything ends in an instant. Life, however, was a place that contained all of those struggles. In the manga, the Watchman was referred to as both the ferryman and the Joker because he became a middleman. When Arisu and the Watchman conversed, he mentioned to Arisu that death was something that passes him by and he would never get to experience it. He was essentially immortal. This raises the question, did he take on a human form to mirror those before him, or was he once human himself who eventually became the Watchman? It's possible that the way he got the position was because he was like Arisu, who the previous ruler of the Borderlands found interesting. Comparing the manga to the show's appearance, there are two different depictions of the Watchman. In both versions, he carries the Joker card, which identifies him. He appeared in the Netflix show as an elderly man wearing a black suit and black hat, evoking shadow and darkness. His eyes were piercing. Wisdom and trust were conveyed by his human-like appearance. In the manga, however, he appeared more like a dark silhouette, resembling a supernatural shadowy figure. Though his outline was human, he had no distinguishing features. He was portrayed in this version as a terrifying spirit of death itself. Both depictions are effective. The manga presents him as death incarnate, while the Netflix show grounds him in a human form, giving him an ominous yet approachable presence. Outro. So, there you have it, Alice in Borderland, the Watchman explained. If you want to see Season 3 broken down further, check the playlist below and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future videos. What did you think of Season 3? In the comments, let us know what you think. As always, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.